Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's pure stress in jail. Pure stress. Every day, every waking minute, waking hour, waking second is hassle on your mind that you don't need, yeah. Self-inflicted usually. For myself anyway. You know, you go to sleep thinking about the money you owe. You go waking up first thing you think about is, oh, how am I going to pay this money? You're dreading coming out on social exercise because you know this geezer is going to hit you up. Like, where's the dough? Where's the dough? Where's the dough? And it's a stress you don't need, yeah. Everything goes through your head. You're thinking, oh, what am I going to do here? Blah blah blah. You know, who can I have over? Who can I do this? Who can I hit up for money? This was in Pentonville. This is one of them times in Pentonville, right? G-Wing. Subby. I'm out of control on Subby, yeah. Subutex. Sniffing it, yeah. People get them in like mils. You sniff it in a mil. So just say you get an 8 mil tablet. Break it into 8 bits. Yeah? 8 lines. And that one line will wreck anybody. Anybody. That one line is worth like a tenner. Yeah? 80 quid and 8 mils. Ridiculous. Like they're pennies on road. Pennies at 8 mil. Used to be pennies in jail, man. Couple of quid. I'm talking tenors for a fucking... But anyway, this was even before then, really. Probably talking maybe half ounce for a mil. Yeah. I used to get it in church. I used to go over to the church in Pentonville on a Saturday or Sunday. I forgot. I used to go. Didn't matter what I do. Whatever one I needed to go to. So I've explained this before. Church of England or Catholic, whatever. Yeah. I'd kick off. Whatever one I needed to go to, I'd kick off. I'd go, well, you put me down for the wrong one. Blah blah blah. They don't want to mess about with religion. So yeah, I always got over there where I needed to go, and I'd get it off the geezer that was on F wing, the drug wing. Come over there and I'd try and do like the weekly deal of or the next few days worth of deals. You know, I was doing it every day. Me and this geezer was doing it every day, every single day. And I'd go over to the church with our burn and whoever else's burn I needed to do to earn off it. Blah blah blah. Get it off him. He's always spit back as well, yeah. Just so people know how dirty and disgusting I was acting like. How dirty and disgusting jail is. Nurses, doctors, screws know that people spit their tablets out and sell them, yeah? They don't want people doing that with Subutex because they don't want to give you a full tablet of Subutex and let you just spit it out your mouth and go and sell it because they know 100% that's what's going to happen. And people will go mad for that, yeah? People will go mad for it. So they put it in the dust, tip it in your mouth, and then you put water in your mouth, wash it away. Bit illegal, isn't it, to open up your tablet and crush it up, thinking about it. When you actually think about what's actually doing there, they're giving you your medication, tampering with it. Yeah, it's against the law, isn't it? No one cares about prisoners. I'm just saying. They give it as dust, give you a bit of water, drink it, bang. And yeah, that's and whatever way they used to have to do to get it back, you know, put a bit of I don't even know how they did it. Put a bit of plastic in their mouth and chuck the powder on the plastic, close it. Listen, whatever way they designed to stop you doing something, people just come out and do it. Or they just leave it on their tongue and just chuck it down their throat and mist their tongue out with the water. I should say people find a way around it. And there'll be dirty bastards like me ready to sniff it up their nose. Listen, sometimes it's wet. They have to go back to the cell, dry it out, and then by the time I get it, it's dry. Smells like their bad breath when you sniff it. Like better sniffing arsehole or dick cheese. Like, you know what I mean? Subby, man, makes you sick, makes you gag, man. Oh, let's do a whole thing about Subby one day, mate. Yeah. So I go to church, I get it off him, do the deal, bang, 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 and then throughout the whole week, I'd have sniffed whatever I was meant to get for like make the last week, or then make last the next 4 or 5 days, or whatever. It'd be gone within 2. I'll be running around and getting in debt again, getting burned. That's what you have. If this geezer would either take burn or weed, if you could swap one joint for 2 mil, yeah. So that's what we used to do. I used to run around the ring, getting joints, ticking burn, paying for weed, this, that, getting burned, mainly burn. Then I'd hang at the end of the. Then I'd hang down. When I got called out for exercise, I'd get it off him. I'd wait for him to come through, getting called in off exercise, and then we do deal through the cage. But I'd get in serious debt. Serious debt. I mean, we're not talking like a tenner a week, score a week. 50 quid, 100 quid, fucking 200 quid. And when my Cody was there, mate, we'd owed hundreds and hundreds of pounds a week. When my Cody was on the same wing as me, and before he got shipped out and whatever. People used to literally just getting so much debt, they just deliberately fail drug tests, go, Gov, I need to get on the detox wing, fail drug test, get over on the wing, get over on there and leave their debt behind. They haven't got the numbers or nothing, but really they pulled a fast one. Yeah, when my Cody was on the wing, I mean, Jesus, whatever money I was owing on my own was doubling, tripling. It was murder. And it weren't like I was just getting bare sending, like I was phoning up people and going, yeah, send in 100 quid there, send in 100 quid there. I was dealing with it on the wing, like. And there was this one geezer on the wing. He was a big geezer. He was a unit. I'm talking, he looked like Rocky in Rocky 3. Do you know Rocky 3? That the picture, the poster on Rocky 3. This is what this geezer was built like, yeah? Saying that, I see him on another sentence. He was skinny, sucked off, like nothing of him. Yeah, I owed this geezer. God knows how much I owed him. In tobacco, like double bubble, ticking double. You know, and I've probably been late paying him already throughout, you know, a number of weeks. And it had gone up to like, God knows, 20 packs of snout, something ridiculous. And even on my actually probably had a tenner on it, you know what I mean? And I'm still ticking, because every week something comes up, doesn't it? You manage to pull it off. And I think it's never as bad as what you think. You always think you're going to get slapped, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. As long as you front it and make people see that you're working on it. As that goes a long way, you know, then seeing someone just sitting on their ass and hiding in their cell, which I've done. Quickly scoot out for dinner and scoot back in, slam the door shut. With my dinner, they'll come to the door. Oh, I don't know if he's going to shut the door, did I? Always sort it though. There was this one day, this geezer was coming to the end of his thing with me, yeah, and big old geezer. I'd probably been late a few weeks, yeah. A few weeks, running around the wing, paying him off for what I owed him, then ticking more off him throughout the week anyway. And him going, "You definitely going to pay me this week?" Like, yeah. Me lying when that day come, doing the dinner thing, running downstairs, getting dinner, going back up, slamming the door shut. You know, I'll pay you, then just giving him the waffle about, I'll pay you the rest next week, blah, blah, blah. Tick, more tick. Ticking off other people behind his back. And I could tell this was coming, like, this week was coming towards the end. Like, I'm thinking, if I ain't got it, I'm fucked. But I'm fucked. Like, there's going to be no fight. He's going to weigh me in, yeah? Like I said, it wasn't the same colour as Rocky. It was more like the same. He looked more like Clubber Lang, actually, saying that. He looked more like Clubber Lang. Right? Massive. But he's just gonna beat the shit out of me, weigh me in, and I deserved it as well. I probably deserved it 2 weeks prior, 3 weeks prior, whatever. But at least I'm on the wing. I'm justifying it to myself. At least I'm on the wing, fronting it, trying to pay for it. Just digging myself into a deeper hole. I'm not trying to pay for nothing. Fucking, this geezer come up to me, yeah, he went, literally, like, he was like, "Do you want to, can you go out on a visit for me, blah, blah." I was like, "Yeah." He went, "Would you go out there for me?" I went, "Yeah." I've never done it for him before. Got a cop an ounce of weed. I'm like, mate, this is like a week Oh, like in this last week, he's like, "Can you put the VO in, get it done, talk to the gov, get it put on, boom." Do you know, like one of them rush jobs, you go to the talk to the sweet SO, say, "Yeah, gov, look, I've got a VO here, need it this week, please. I've got space, I'll put you in this week, this day, whatever." I've got the visit booked for the day after canteen day, yeah, for the day after. I know this geezer 20 packs of snout on the Friday, just saying I had the visit on the Saturday. I can't remember exactly what day canteen was. He's come to me on the Thursday. He definitely got my burn, yeah. Looks like giving me the stare. I went, listen. He went, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I went, listen, mate. Yeah, listen. I've got to tell you something. And I'm thinking he's not even going to let me get. He's not even going to let me tell him this fable. Like what he's going to take is a fable, this saga, this epic. He's just going to chin me and knock me out. But he's just gone, all right. And like I said, I've seen this geezer, this thing before, yeah. After, yeah. So I know he likes to do whatever. I'm just catching him in a nutritional moment. You know what I'm saying? But he don't just he don't just like to smoke tobacco. You know what I'm saying? He likes all sorts. Wait, listen. I went, I'm gonna have trouble paying or something, but blah 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 blah. Do you know when you quickly skip through? Like, listen, I've got a visit. No, actually, that's how I started the thing. Didn't even tell him about the bad canteen that was coming in like less than 24 hours. I instantly told him about the visit. I went, listen, I've got to go out on a visit on Saturday, blah, 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 100 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm copping out to weed. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing it for him down there. Blah, 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 blah. You two know each other. Yeah, yeah, blah, blah. 100 miles an hour. Yeah, but what about canteen? Oh, listen, yeah, I ain't got that. And you can tell he's like thinking, mate, I'm going to knock you spark out. But listen, yeah, I can give you fucking whatever 20 packs of snouts worth of Zoots are, yeah? Easily. He's going, mate, if you ain't got that, yeah, okay, listen, you know, blah, blah. Talk to him, yeah? Talk to him. We'll go and talk to him together. Them two has always had things going, yeah? They was like above each other. Lines constantly going 24 hours a day, just swapping this and that, you know what I'm saying? Go and talk to him. You know what he's about. So boom. He's given me that squeeze, innit? Canteen days come the next day. He's at my flat straight after dinner. Tomorrow morning. Because I don't want to see you again, yeah? I know it's coming to a head. Thinking, don't matter, no matter what, I'm taking this parcel, like, you know what I mean? I'm not losing out. Imagine going back on the ring and going, I couldn't do it. There was too many screws around. I take it in front of the screw, break it in half and bloody eat it and hope that I can shit half out for it to digest, you know what I mean? I got it anyway, I've got it. No drama, geezer come, geezer went. I got a parcel, the parcel went up the rectum, went back to the wing, living largely. They're both there. The geezer that I went out there for and the geezer that I owed a bird to. Yeah, they're both there leaning on the railings because I've come back early. I hadn't even stayed. I've been out there for an hour, half hour. Geezer's come. We sat there for 20 minutes together, and he left. You know what I mean? So they're both sitting there grinning. They know I've come back. You can tell by someone's demeanour like they're coming back like happy. You know what I mean? I came back like, oh, hey, you got it, yeah. I've gone straight in there. Boom. All three of us gone in the cell. There's no privacy when you're trying to do this sort of thing. They both stood, they've like sort of stayed near the door. I've gone behind the screen. There's a little screen where we can sit down behind the toilet. You can still see the head, but there's a screen there, little wooden screen. Done the biz. Ain't got to be too graphic. You know where it was. You know what you got to do to get it out. Give it a wipe. And then do the do. I got my bit there and then. Paid off matey. He was happy as Larry. I was happy as Larry. Other geese was happy as Larry. We was all a happy trio of Larrys, mate. If you enjoyed that, hit the subscribe and we'll chat tomorrow. Adios.